Hey guys, just a quick announcement. I also stream at Twitch from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if you guys want more of me, that's where you guys will find me. Other than that, this is just a quick announcement, right? So I'll let you guys continue rolling on with the video. I am back from my guys' trip this past weekend. First off, let's talk about why I didn't stream this morning. I know this is somewhat still morning, granted it's like afternoon. And today is gonna be a big day because Cheng Li's coming home today. But before I talk about what the goal of today is, let's talk about my trip. Yeah, because that's why I want to get off my chest right away, right? I mean, and let you guys know how I kind of felt about everything. Granted, I haven't posted any pictures or anything at all about the trip, because I just got back last night about. So, all right. Where should I start? Oh, start off. Well, let's start with the basics. Friday morning, last minute shopping. Spent like about $200 for clothes. What's I buy? No, but more than just clothes. I didn't buy $200 for just only clothes. And the majority of it was clothes, though. Let me think. It was clothes. It was, what else did I buy? I know that I bought something else other than clothes. I bought a lot of clothes for sure. All right, let's just say all of it's clothes because I can't recall most of it at the moment. Majority of it was clothes. And yeah, pretty much I brought like pretty much almost all of it to the trip. So that happened Friday morning from 7 till 9. Yeah, so I spent like about 2 hours shopping, and then yeah, like my last hour and a half prepping was very tight. And I got everything that I needed. Granted, I feel like when I actually got there, I only used like about half of what I brought. So in a way, like should have been like, it should have only been like 100. But anyways, yep. So we left at around. So they picked me up at 10:40, and then we went to go gather up, pick everyone else up, or just like I think one more guy after me. And then we gathered up at one of the last guy's house, which was at 11. And then we went, and then we left at around 11:15, I would say, because we did a little bit of like, you know, chairs. Like we took a shot before we, well, you know, liquor shot before we head off. Yep, and then. Obviously the ride there in the beginning, usually the ride there is a lot faster and then coming back. But so we were all kind of like catching up, kind of talking. Oh yeah, and actually before we left for bed, there was a total of 13 of us. But right at that point at there, because I think 1, 2, yeah, so about 3 of us was not there because they're actually a little bit farther from where we live, so they were coming like at a different time. Yeah, so it was 10 of us before we left. We took our shots and then we left, and then the other 3 contacted us that they also left too. So on the way there we did a lot of catching up. Yeah, and then I was telling at least the guys in, were the guys in the car that I was kind of streaming, and we're talking about politics, talk about movies, animes, even sometimes video games, yeah, and stuff like that. And then where we got to first, because I don't think we did any stop. Yeah, we went all the way right to Illinois. I guess now that it's kind of over, I guess I can reveal the spot. It's right next to Rockford, I think it's called. Well, it's not actually in Rockford, Illinois, but it's not too far from it. here. All right. Yep. So this spot right here. Right outside. Right outside. Where's my mouse? Yeah. Right here. Right next to this river, Rock River. Yeah, which is right outside of Byron. Right here. Which is right next to Rockford. We got to be, we didn't get here right away. We went to eat this Mexican restaurant called, I think, the Three Amigos, I believe. Yeah, Three Amigos, because I kept thinking like three guys, three amigos, three guys, three amigos. Granted, they're not the same, but you know, because I think, yeah, because Three Amigos is a Mexican restaurant. What else? We ate there, and then we went shopping because we needed barbecue stuff. We needed stuff for the camping trip, or pretty much the place, because we couldn't check in until 4. And by the way, we got there, because I forgot to mention the time. We got at the Three Amigos at 2 or 2:30. No, 2. Yeah. So 11:20 to 2. Because it was like about 2 hours and 30-minute drive somewhere. Granted, the map's a little off there, but you get it. Yep. So we ate there we ate at 2 to 3, and then 3 to whatever. We went shopping, and then yeah, we got to the place at 4. Yeah, we got to the cabin at 4, probably 4:15. We kind of settled in, started drinking like a lot right away, all the way to like probably like 7 or 8. Man, we drank pretty much the whole day. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, actually the first thing that happened was what was it? Oh yeah, the first thing the whole thing I was thinking when I got to the cabin, after we kind of put our stuff inside the house and helped bring everything in, was bedding situation, right? Because from what I remember, how many beds are in there, at least from what I saw, there was one single bed, 2, so 1, 2, 3, no, yeah, I think that's it. 2 half beds, no, not half beds, what's it called, 2 full beds. So 1 single bed, 2 full beds, 2 queen size beds, and 1 king bed, I believe. Yeah. So and 2 long couch, one lover's couch, pretty much, 2-seater couch, and 1 futon. Yep, that's all the beds. That's all the beds I can recall. Yeah, and then we're like, okay, who's taking who? I'm surprised people even took the couches. So I'm like, okay, that means a bed for me. Granted, I got the full bed with my best friend, which brings back memories from back then, right? It was fun. Yeah, I also found out that they tell me that I snore. So I'm like, hey, look, as long as I don't know, I can't. It's not my problem, right? That's what we all joked about. Yeah, and then the next thing we did was just celebrated that we got there safely, and just drink, grill, eat, and play. Oh yeah, and play cornhole. They love cornhole. A lot of them play. A lot of us don't play. I would say like about half of us play, half of us don't play. Yep. So we did that for the first night. It was, yeah, I mean, it went by pretty fast, right? It went by pretty fast. It was pretty fun. Yeah, pretty much. I remember looking at the time, and yeah, I went to sleep at 12. So I was the second person who went to sleep at around the same time. I don't think anyone else went to sleep before me, right? Yeah, I went to sleep at around 1, and then the rest of them went to sleep at 2. But that's day 1. And also I forgot to mention, one of the guys that was so our 13th person didn't come until till Sunday because his wife was kind of like, well, they're in a moving situation, so he was kind of held back by kind of moving. He promised us he was gonna come Friday, but his wife held back. And then Saturday, yeah, he was able to come, but he came he came around, what time? I think it was 4, right? Yeah, 4:15. Because I remember people keep joking about it. Yeah, so our last guy showed up at 4:15. He actually had to drive a 3.5 hour, probably about 4 hour drive, because he had to go pick up some. He had to do a beer run. Let's just say, beer run, where yeah, well, he had to do a beer run. And then, yeah, so for second day, everyone woke up around, okay, actually, let's just talk about me. I woke up at 7, so from 12 to 7. Granted, I did wake up, oh yeah, at night, I did wake up at 3, because of some skinny guys snoring. I've never heard of this crazy snoring before, which is crazy. I was like, I've heard about snoring before, and some of the other guys are making fun of another person. No, but I'm like, okay, that other person's not sleeping in the same room, cause in my room, there's 2 full beds and 1 single bed, and the skinny guy took the single bed, yeah, which is right next to my bed, right, my full bed, with my cousin, right. So then, yeah, he, like, I thought it was someone else, but yeah, he had the craziest snore, man. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, and in a way, it was a little hard for me to sleep too. Not necessarily because of the snoring too, but for some reason, maybe the alcohol still kicking in or whatever, or like draining out. I don't know, but it was a little hard for me to sleep for at least a little while. That's why I kind of recall from it. And that's right, I just remember too, before I even talk about the second day, I had crazy dreams. Let's just say that, crazy dreams. But overall, they weren't scary. They're just crazy. I mean, now that I thought of it, both days, those dreams are wild. Yeah, those are wild dreams. But anyways, yeah. So, yep. And also, the funny thing about the host of the house, at least for the first day, was, at least from what story told from the guys, he was he kind of fell around like 1 or something, and then they took him to sleep. They took him to his own bedroom, and then he, for some reason, in the middle of the night, maybe, he went to go sleep at the leftover couch. Yeah, which is supposed to be for our 13th guy. Yeah, so, and then when we all woke up, we're like, dude, why'd you sleep on the couch? you were sleeping, like, they dragged him to his bed before, and he blacked out. He didn't remember anything. Okay, so now let's talk about the second day, at least, because I don't remember anything else, right? I mean, granted, we did do cheers of thanks to everyone showing up at that last night, right, before I went to bed. But yeah, it was really fun the first day. Second day, everyone woke up. Well, I woke up at 7. I was just watching YouTube videos, while the house was kind of quiet. And then around 7:30, it was when slowly one person started to wake up until, like, I think 9, I believe. 9 or 9:30. That's when the guys were cooking breakfast. Sausages, eggs, hash browns. Well, actually, it's mini sausages, not big sausages. Mini sausages. Eggs, hash brown. There's also another thing, wasn't there? Maybe it's pepper. Oh yeah, rice and rice. Yeah, it was really good. Yep, that's the first thing we did, and then we drank again a little bit because we found out that we drank so much. We drank so much. We drank so much cans and somewhat liquor in the first day that we had to go do a beer run. And then we drew cards. We drew cards for a beer run. And then we're like, well, actually, hold on. Before the beer run, there was actually something that happened before, which was one of the plans was after breakfast, we're gonna go ziplining. We're supposed to go ziplining. But one of our guys was well, at least the story is told he's afraid of heights. Right, so whether it's true or not, I didn't actually hear from him, but he's like, I'm afraid of heights, which is the same guy that snored, that woke me up. Yeah, he's afraid of heights, and yeah, and like we had to draw for it, right? We were draw for it. Each one of us, the 12 of us, we had a red card and a black card. And red means we stay. No, red means we go. Black means we stay, right? So the collector, the one who dealt it to everyone, had to collect and reveal it. And so majority of us kind of thought that we were gonna go. Because we don't have any alcohol, pretty much. So in a way, by going on the way back, we can kind of like do a beer run or like in a food run too, whatever, right? Granted, I remember I forgot about last night. I forgot that happened last night too. Just a jump back of last night. One of the guys lost a game of cards, lost a game of spades, and one of them had to cook rice. The only small bag of rice, I forgot how many pounds, I think it was like, I don't want to guess, but a small bag of rice. And one of them was supposed to, one of them volunteered to do it. Right. I think this was around maybe 10 or 9:30 at the first night. And I think they were the youngest one out of all of us. I don't remember how old, maybe like mid 20, my guess. And yeah, they messed up messed up the rice cooking, because they just dumped everything into the rice cooker and filled it up with the wrong amount of water, let's just say. And I think what I remember they were saying was, you're not supposed to pour all of the rice into the rice cooker because it can only take so much. Yeah, but yeah, so it messed up the rice. So we didn't have rice that morning, which also makes me think, wait, then how did I talk about rice in the morning? So I guess we didn't have rice, right? No. At least from what I heard, it's okay. Actually, now that I thought of it, I don't remember. Unless they did salvage some rice, but I don't really recall, because I did remember him talking about them salvage rice. Maybe it's a salvage rice that we had, because I'm pretty sure we did have rice. But at the same time, I don't recall. Nah, never mind. We didn't have rice. Scratch that. Second day, for breakfast, we didn't have rice. We only had eggs, hash browns, mini sausages, and like sausage links. I think that's what they're called, sausage links. Because I don't want to just keep saying mini sausages. Oh, sausage links. Yep, sausage links. This. Yeah. Alright. Alright. And then the next thing we did after, yeah, because the ziplining thing. Going back to the ziplining thing, we drew cards for it. I was expecting majority of us should be like go, right? Because there was one guy. One guy said no, right? One guy says he didn't want to go, but the rest of us, we didn't really have an answer. But the card showed it. It was okay. 12 of us. 12 of us. 3 reds, 9 blacks. And then we're like, whoa, that's a pretty big difference. I guess people want to stay, because pretty much if we stayed, we're just gonna be grilling steak, grilling chicken, and playing more. I just said it before. How did I forget? Playing more I forgot. Well, you know what I said before, right? Playing, playing more, playing more of the game we played yesterday. Um, oh, cornhole. How did I forget it? Yeah, playing more cornhole. Yeah, we did that like we did pretty much. Oh, actually, yeah, like that was like the rest of the plan. Like we stayed. So, so because it was decided that we're staying, we had to do beer run because we have nothing to do drink. I mean, nothing, no beer to drink. We have alcohol, but yeah, we don't want to get messed up on the second day already. So then we have to pull cards for who's gonna go. Like two, they said 2 people to go do beer run. Because, I mean, 2 people, 1 car, and beer run. Maybe, I think, grab a bag of rice, too, because of the incident the night before. And ice, I guess, because the ice were kind of melted. Like, it wasn't enough for more and more beer, so, yeah. So, 2 people got picked. One of them was the person who ruined ice. ruined the rice last night. And the host of the trip, right? So it was funny, it was ironic, it was those 2, and then I'm like, well, 2 people, and I didn't want to stay because they're gonna try to finish up the alcohol, right? Because when you're bored, you're just gonna talk and just drink. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll just volunteer and go with them because at least it's guaranteed. I won't, you know, I mean, they would be nice to get some help. Yeah, so I volunteered to kind of go with them. Right. Yeah, everyone pretty much pitched in money. Everyone pitched in money, and yeah, we went. I think total of 110, I believe. We spent actually a little bit over, but I mean, I covered it because one thing was. Oh, actually, should I say? I mean, I think that's fine. Nah. Okay, well, pretty much. Well, I was thinking of 2 things. So the host, even though the host was driving, they didn't. They forgot their wallet, right? They forgot their wallet. So I was the one that had to. I was the one that brought my ID with me, and the other guy was just a helper, so he didn't bring his too. He only contributed with money. So that's the situation what happened. So if I didn't go, man, like it would have been embarrassing. They would have took a lot longer, which means I would have been drinking with the guys if I stayed, and oh man, that would have been crazy. Because granted, out of all the guys, I think I'm probably the lightest drinker. I'm not really a drinker of alcohol, right? Yeah. So we went to go grab stuff. Pretty much just 4 cases of beer, 1 bag of rice, and one lighter. Cause we're gonna do a bonfire at night. Yeah, we did a bonfire at night, so we needed a lighter for that. And yeah, I think that was only. Yeah, I think that was only. The lighter was only for the bonfire, and I think. So yeah. So I told the cashier I wanted to buy 1 large bag of ice, which costs $5.30. Right, $5.30. $5.33. Turns out, well, actually, and then I paid for it. Turns out when we looked inside, because it was there, because the ice were outside, there wasn't any large ice, but there's a lot of small ice. So in return, we just took 3 small ice. 3 small bags of ice just to kind of make up for a big one. Granted, I would say like 2 would be just about enough, but we're like, you know what? One of those small bags is like almost $2, or about, yeah, almost $2, like $1.94 or something like that. We're like, adds up to 5, right? So we took 3 small ones in return for it. We paid. Look, I paid. Cause I took the cash and I just paid card, so I paid for all the beer run stuff. So yeah, I'm like, let's do it. My call, right? Overall, that's the beer run stuff.